From what I've learned over the past few weeks, the first distinction is a centralized or a decentralized approach. In a centralized company structure, most of the important company decisions are made by the key managers that work in the headquarters. These decisions then go on to local managers who implement them as directed. In decentralized structures, there is still an oversight from the top management, but frontline or local managers have much more freedom and authority to make decisions that serve the purposes of their local markets, customers and other stakeholders. And contrary to the centralized approach, the subsidiaries in the decentralized approach are interconnected. To find out more about the different forms, I visited my friends at Elektrobüro. They are a globally operating company in the electronic industry based in the east of Switzerland. Originally started as a small company operating in Switzerland only, the company evolved to a multinational company. They are trading with electronic accessories such as wires, plugs and electric lighting, and I am here to find out how they organize.
Merci pour votre comment. Au revoir, à bientôt. Hello Vanessa, nice to meet you. Welcome to our headquarters of our company Elektrobüro in Switzerland. You are interested about different organizational structure. In our first years, we decided to have an initial division structure because we had our main business was mainly in Switzerland. And we just exported some products to France. The advantage was that the export manager could directly report to the manager, to the CEO, and the structure was quite easy and limited. A disadvantage is that the whole structure is just for companies who have the main activity in the Switzerland and just export some products to other countries. As soon as our international business grew, we decided to change our structure. But Joel knows more about it. Here, an information about the structure, and I'm happy to introduce you to my team.
Oh, hi there, Vanessa. I heard that you want to know something about some different structures, and I'm going to introduce you to the international division structure. As the name already says, the international division structure is only responsible for all the international operation activities. And it is recommended to use this structure when you're early in the development stage of going international. Then if you have very standardized products and not a lot of product range, then it makes sense as well. Then here we can see the structure as it is in a hierarchy. An advantage can be that you can use the resources very efficiently as you have a unified approach of handling all your international markets. And a disadvantage can be that you can create, or it can occur that there are two different camps, so the domestic market and the international market. But yeah, that's it about the international structure. And hey there's Dominik. He's going to tell you something about the next structure again.
Hey Vanessa, I heard you want to know more about the different organizations form. And after discussing the international division structure, we're now going to take a look at the global product division. So in this structure, the multinational corporation organizes itself around different product or product groups. This means that divisions are created that have a worldwide responsibility for this certain product or the product group. In the example of our company here, this would mean that in Switzerland, we here provide the plugs, whereas in other countries such as France, they provide the wires for our company. On this board here, we can see the organization form, how it's developed, and we can also see that an advantage of this is that there is a lot of knowledge in this specific group for the specific product or product group. This could, on the downside, lead to divisional egoism. Then, on the other side, we have more efficiencies in production, which are visible in achieving economies of scale and to fully exploit the synergy effects. But enough of that. I need to go back to work, and you can now take a look what Kevin's up to.
Hey, how are you? I heard that you want to learn more about the global area division structure. So, let's have a seat. Come with me. First of all, the global area division structure is mainly used by companies spread all over the world. A good example you can look at would be the company Nestle, which is active in over 100 countries. And if you look at the structure itself, you can see that the organization after the global area division method enables companies to actually divide its operation along different geographic lines. This leads to the fact that they can create each of their functions in a locally responsive fashion, and simultaneously they can also benefit from a high brand equity of a globally branded product. So in the end, they can organize their strategic functions to the local circumstances and therefore build up certain local expertise. However, it could be difficult for such companies to ensure a good and effective information flow between each division, which could, for example, mean that already existing resources and expertise cannot be used effectively within the whole company. You get it? Great! Hope to see you again.
Hello Vanessa, nice to meet you again. I hope my colleagues could help you with the order structure. Now I want to inform you about our actual matrix structure. Kevin, can you please bring us a coffee as well? Thank you. So that is our actual structure now of the Electro Bureau. It's a matrix structure. I now would like to explain you more about the whole structure. We have chosen the multinational matrix structure because it combines the efficiency of the functionally organized company with the flexibility of the extensive local operations. The employees report to local managers for questions about the work, and for specific questions like marketing or HR, they can ask us at the headquarters in Switzerland. The structure suits to us because we have diversified foreign activities, a high product diversity abroad, and a high geographical spread. This organization allows us to tailor organizational structure to our specific needs, and we are able to reach economy of scale and be at the same time local responsive. Please be quiet, we have a meeting. And where is my coffee? As you can hear, sometimes it's quite hard because this structure needs a lot more communication, and I think sometimes the structure is also inefficient because all employees have two managers, a line manager and a local manager. And I think also due to these disadvantages, we are trying to reorganize the whole structure to a transnational network structure. But this is quite something new and also confidential. Oh, sorry, that's an important customer. I have to take the phone. But you will find the whole information in this folder, and I can give you later on, we can discuss it. Hello, Joel, how are you?
Okay, so here it says, when your business starts operating across international boundaries, you need a business structure that helps you achieve efficiency. This structure is designed to help MNCs take advantages of global economies of scale while also being responsible to local customer demands. A drawback can be the complexity, which is even more complicated than a matrix structure. Also, it says that it consists of 3 components. So there are the dispersed subunits, so this means located anywhere in the world where they can benefit the company. There are specialized operations, so activities carried out by subunits that focus on product lines, research area, marketing areas. Also, there are interdependent relationships used to share information and resources throughout the dispersed and specialized subunits.
Vanessa, our training about the control mechanism starts in a minute. If you want to join, just follow me.
To the next point. Oh, nice to meet you, Kevin. Late as always, but in the end, still there. Huh? Okay, then I'm going to restart the whole thing. So control mechanisms are important for each and every company. I'm going to tell you something about the 4 most important control mechanisms, and we're going to start away with the output control. It's the first one. The output control sets goals for the subsidiaries or the subunits to achieve certain standard. And for example, an output control is the growth, the market share, or other different aspects that can be delved into. The second one is the bureaucratic measure. Bureaucratic control is composed of some system of rules or procedures which direct and influence the actions of the subsidiary itself. Then the third one is about the decision making. The question here is how much responsibility lies within the subunits and how much power will remain at the headquarter itself. Then we come to the last one, it's the culture control. And the culture control is a very important one. If we have a strong culture within our company, it doesn't need that much control itself, because the employees and the staff do have the self-control and it flourishes automatically. At the end of the room I have a paper where you can look at it in detail, which control measures are applicable to each structure that we have learned about today. So thank you for attending this very important meeting, and see you later, alligator.
Oh hey Vanessa, you forgot something. I'm sure you have learned a lot today, and with all the information you got, just keep in mind that in the end choosing the right organizational structure depends on various factors, and it is also important to not treat each and every subsidiary the same way. By the way, 5 key factors I have learned during my years as a student are A, that it depends on the nature and scope, for example, of the overseas business. B, also on the level of control you want to have. Then C, the strategy itself, and also like the importance of the market itself. And the last one would be the resources, for example, of overseas business. So wish you all the best with your further research. Bye.
Thank you, Kevin. I hope you were able to learn a lot of the whole day. And if you have any questions, just call me. I'm always available for you. And here are also my contact details. So just feel free to contact. I wish you a nice day and good luck with your study.